Hello, my name is Rohit Pardasani and I am one of the instructors here at INE. The reason you're looking at this video because you are thinking about pursuing INE's CCIE Collaboration Bootcamp and you have some questions. Well, let's start this session with why you should attend INE's CCIE Collaboration Bootcamp. Well, the most important reason I can think of is you would have the opportunity to have dedicated learning. If you do your own self-study, it usually takes about 2 or 3 years to pass the brutal CCIE Lab Exam. Well, this is because students usually don't know what to study and there can be all kinds of distraction. If you look at Cisco's website, Cisco recommends more than 20 to 30 books that you should refer to pass the CCIE Lab Exam. Well, if you attend INE's Bootcamp, you would be going through each and every topic as per Cisco's recommendation. Usually, all INE students, they pass the brutal CCIE Lab Exam in about 6 months after attending INE's Bootcamp. Another highlight of attending INE's Collaboration Bootcamp is instant answers. When you do your self-study and you're stuck, what do? You normally go to websites or you go to Google, you search for answers. Well, when you attend our bootcamp, all your queries will be answered instantly. Another highlight of our bootcamp is that you have the opportunity to go through instructor-assisted labs. Each and every topic would be covered theoretically and those topics would also be covered practically. I would be doing each and every practicals as per Cisco's recommendation and then you would be doing it simultaneously with me. Another highlight of INE's bootcamp is after bootcamp support. After you finish your bootcamp, INE does not leave you high and dry. Basically, on the last day of the bootcamp, I would be creating a structured plan for each and every student. And I would be connecting to you every weekend to check on where you are, have you gone through each and every topic, and if you don't understand any topic, I would definitely connect to you remotely and explain those topics to you. Basically, the whole idea is to make sure that you pass your CCIE Lab Exam in 6 months after the bootcamp. Well, coming to discuss what to expect in the bootcamp, well, this bootcamp is going to be for 7 long days. During this bootcamp, you would start off with phone registrations, common problems that you may face when you register your phones, gateway registrations like MGCP, HT23, SIP, debugs, how do you look at the debugs, what problems you may face when you look at MGCP or common bugs that are available in these gateways. Besides that, you would also be looking at features like URI tiling, intercluster, intracluster using ILS, extension mobility, single number reach, extension mobility cross cluster. We would also be looking at UCCX, basically integration of UCCX, scripting of UCCX, IMP, special configuration for IMP, which is UDS integration. We would also be looking at Unity connection, CUE, basically covering each and every topic of the CCIE Collaboration Lab Exam. Well, besides that, we would also be focusing on an important aspect of the CCIE Collaboration Exam, which is dial plan and CME. From dial plan perspective, we will look at how do we make local calls, national calls, international calls, THO, what codecs to use, when to invoke transcoders, how do we make our MOH work, features of CUCM. We would also look at CME, phone registration, features of CME like conference ad hoc, phone customization, video calling, besides that also conference for video. We would also be looking at lab strategy. Well, lab strategy is important because you need to know how do we read the question, how do we interpret the question, how do we answer these questions. I hope I've answered all your questions, and if you want to pass your CCIE Collaboration Exam, then I will see you in our bootcamp.